time's going. So, welcome back to another exciting video, guys. And today we are playing Game of Thrones, the Telltale series game. We're not like playing the actual like game, but we are playing the Telltale series game. I'm super excited to start this because Game of Thrones is honestly one of my favorite TV shows ever. So, with that being said, again, I'm super excited to be playing this. I love it. I've played a little bit of the mobile version, but I'm not a mobile person, so I didn't really like it. But let's see about our episodes. See, okay. So, what I plan on doing is an episode of this per video. So right now we're episode 1, Iron from Ice. So, yay. So from that, let us play. Ooh. It says continue. I never started. We'll just do it from there. Yeah, see, we'll just begin. I haven't played the PlayStation version yet, but let's get into it. Now, this game's based on, most people know, Telltale series games are based a lot on the decisions you make. Like I said, I've played episode 1 on the mobile, so I kind of know what's happening, and I know some choices that I want to make, but yeah, see, it's tailored by how you play. So, I don't know. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of the Wolfstein, they've harvested the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester ironwood for themselves. And the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. I don't know how fast these texts are going to go, so I'll probably read fast.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North,
and set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
It won't clean itself, it's covered in blood.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and... Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You?
Someday.
Never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
I'm just gonna let it be, because it did say silence
Lord
is
never
an
lets
option.
the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What'd I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
See,
Norrin's
be
family
nice. I like being
has faithfully
nice.
served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
Yeah. Okay. Now, a fair, like, warning to everybody. There will be possibly spoilers throughout this. Like, I know what's happening in the background of this. I know what's happening because I've seen the Game of Thrones series. So if you haven't watched the Game of Thrones series and you want to watch the Game of Thrones series, don't watch this because there will be some spoilers as to who's who does what happens. Like, I know this is a totally different story based on the side of everything that's going on, but it is very important. And also, I figured I might want to turn on subtitles for you guys. There we go. Also, we'll turn the music down just a hair. Alright. There we go. Alright. But again, don't watch this if you're planning on watching the actual series, because there are just tidbits of spoilers in there. But again, yes. I also want to just point out that I like being nice. Like, if somebody's like being a total asshole to you, it doesn't mean you should be an asshole back. So that's how I'm going to play it. Of course, this is my gameplay. You guys can go and play this for yourself. You can get it for yourself, play it, do whatever. But these are the decisions I'm making, so please just bear with me on those decisions that I make. Without further ado, let's continue.
Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Fetch me a cup. Okay. Yay, I get to have a drink with the Lord.
Robb Stark, the king in the north.
The king in the north!
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Death to the Lannisters!
Aye! Iron from ice!
Aye!
Got it.
He's a god.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you.
My lord.
It's been on my mind for a while now.
With me, my lord?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Ooh. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Keep it between us.
Go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord.
Secret. It's secret.
Thank you.
It's secret, guys. Shh. Shh. Don't say nothing.
Empty. Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand?
Yeah.
Come on. Make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
I was supposed to find Roderick, though!
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar,
It could
and
be
an
worse.
arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shoveling slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Lighten the mood. Lighten the mood a little bit.
All I'm saying is, at this rate, we'll never be more than this.
which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life.
But I've got
One line around
secret.
a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking
You'll
time.
get there.
Give it time. You'll get there.
Easy for you to say.
Encouragement.
Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
The twin stronghold of House Ray. The Red Wedding.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Something's not right. He notices.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Warlord Force!
Good luck.
Sorry!
Oh!
Yeah, I'm sorry, boy! Oh god, no. Oh, it's the left analog stick, I forgot. This is where I start making decisions. I gotta help him. Nice job, Rodman. Nice. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? No!
Whoa! Shoot that one!
Let's go. Got him. Yeah. Where's Lord Forrester?
Look out!
Oh, I didn't go down. Step it! Step it! Step it! I gotta help Roderick. Get off me! Get off me! I also might want to throw the fair warning out there that there is a lot of death involved in this game. I failed to mention that a little bit ago. There's just a little bit of death involved in this. Just a wee little bit. So, yeah. Moving on. Ah, fuck.
Good fucking riddance.
I thought that was a button.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
I didn't leave him, but I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Oh shit. Let's go! Quit staring! Yeah, that's what you get for staring at somebody.
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
No, don't leave him.
7 hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Walder Frey says time's over.
Come on.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walder Frey says
You have to go.
I won't leave you, my lord.
Can, and you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost.
I gotta remember that
No one
one.
but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Uncle Dunker,
It's those foresters.
the North Grove must never be
You
lost.
must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
The way he's running,
With love from Walder Frey.
Okay. Real quick, he said he would remember that, but he's dead now. Like, obviously, we just saw a fucking sword go through his chest, so I don't know how much longer he's gonna remember that. Woo! Yay! We get a little title. That's awesome. Oh, I miss this so much. I love Game of Thrones. It's just the music, the art, the way the show is, the people, the context. I love Game of Thrones. I need to watch the series again though, because I'm actually behind on a lot of stuff that's happened. I've missed a couple things throughout the series, like a couple little tidbits of information, and that's the thing that I love about Game of Thrones, is that you need to know, like you need to pay attention, because every little thing is gonna come into play at the end of the series. Like every little thing. Every little thing comes into play. So it's great. But here we go. The King's Road. Where did I find the time to get the sword's sheaths or whatever? Or have I just always had it? Ooh, I can actually walk. Oh, ooh, this is kind of cool. Oh, can I not interact with the pig?
Blood.
Fresh.
Ooh. Okay, the art style is actually kind of okay in this game. I mean, it's not the, like, best, but, you know. It's not the best art style for a game, but, you know, it's still nice. I like it. I like what they're trying to do with it. Well, this game was made for mobile, too. It was made for mobile, too, so... On a mobile phone, you can't have that many good graphics.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Oh, not the pig.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
I should have got to my father.
Aye. You'll have it.
Alright, let's go. Oh no!
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Gosh dang it, I lost the sword. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to use a pitchfork. Oh, or an axe.
You're a pig farmer, aren't you?
Yeah! Right through the neck! Get your sword! Get the sword back! Oh! I missed the up.
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! I was only following orders.
I'll show mercy.
Thank you.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
I showed mercy. I hope that was a good idea.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
No.
I tried to stop them.
Not the sister. Aww. Almost lost the sword.
I'll kill the men who did this.
I should have not showed mercy. I should have just. Oh. We're changing scenes. Just like the real Game of Thrones. You go from one person to another very different times. Oh look, hey, we're the same person still, just in a different area.
It's Garrett!
Yeah, it's me.
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
I need to see my uncle.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Yay.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us.
I should have probably said nothing.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ew. Ew. Ew.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son, Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Are we gonna be able to walk around and look
Don't
at
stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Alright. Yay, we're gonna get to look at stuff. Let's go look at the Lord's chair. I love how nowadays, though, if you just get like a cut in your leg like that, that they're just like, oh yeah, that's gonna suck. Let's just drop some antibiotic in there and stitch it up and just what to do. Like nowadays. Oh, I can't walk behind the chair. Isn't that? I think that is like an actual. I think that's like an actual thing. Is you never walk behind the Lord, or like while he's sitting or his chair or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a big person into the lordships and all that. Like I'm not 100% sure on a lot of things. Is this something I can look at? Yeah, let's look at the shield.
An ironwood shield.
Yes.
The strongest wood in the known world.
Is there such a thing as ironwood? Probably not. I'm not sure though. It could be. There could be.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengren. Look, I'll show you.
Seem to be favoring it. Ooh. Asher.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Aww.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Now that, like, her relatives have died?
Lady
I'm not
Forrester.
sure.
She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
That's gonna suck, cause see Roderick and Lord Forrester. Damn
Right.
it.
Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
So, that sucks, cause it's firstborn, secondborn, I think. Asher being the secondborn. He might have been the first, I don't know. All I know is for the Lord. Lord died, so then he's banished, so he can't. So yeah, it went to Ethan. So if Ethan dies, then he becomes Lord, which is kind of if you have that young of a Lord.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Okay, but learn more about the Foresters, I think. Ah,
I
I'm sorry.
may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
But the Foresters just went through like I feel so bad for them right now, but I feel so bad for the Forrester family. It's always hard losing somebody, but imagine losing your own son and then losing your own life or husband, I guess, in Lady Forrester's. Lady Forrester's, since she lost her husband and her oldest son. I believe it was her oldest. Social or talk to, let's look at the medical supplies first. Because I think this is like the last thing I have to do. I just want to look at the bucket. Ew, it's full of maggots. Touch it.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Well, they are. Maggots are disgusting, but kind of cute at the same time. Healing herbs.
This might help.
Yeah, it might. You want to hold on to those.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Let's show him the sword.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
So I need to give it to Ethan.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Is that it?
At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging.
Oh, I know
There's
Ethan's
still
the
so
third
much he
born.
has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands.
I want to know which one's older.
Think about it.
I forgot. I forgot if Asher was the oldest or not.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Okay. Can I see
Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Okay.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
He's got a thing for him.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
She's got a thing
Garrett
for
was
him.
just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Oh, how did I avoid the question?
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
How did I avoid her question?
This was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me.
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart.
to turn a fan
Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you
I hate Ramsay.
Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
That's his uncle. That's his uncle. That's the guy we need to tell about the North Gold.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Yes.
Just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help.
He is now the Lord.
Would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan,
The boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
The wall.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable. I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Okay, so...
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Yes, yes. Do I get a second? I do. Okay. We're gonna pause it right here, real quick, and talk about what the fuck just happened. Okay, so basically, Jared, you know, we see he went away. He left. Lord Bolton, or not Lord Bolton. Fuck, Lord Forrester sent him back home with his sword to give to his family. I don't see how I fucking avoided her question. That's what he said. The question was, did he say anything? He said to give his sword back to his family. How is that avoiding the question? Was I supposed to say that he said he loved her? Because he didn't. I don't remember him saying, tell my wife I love her. Like, because I don't remember that. Now, I had no choice but to kill the Bolton. I guess I could have missed a button or something, but if I missed the button, I would have died. So I don't think there was any way to avoid killing the Bolton. But I am very big on the bandwagon of that I did nothing wrong. It was self-defense. I defended myself. Now, yes, Ramsay Snow is a fucking bastard. And somebody needs to slit his throat, and I'd have somebody kill him at the gate if I could when he came, but I don't think you can. But anyways, I need to plug my headset in, so give me just a minute, guys. And gals, anybody that's here that is watching. Alright, so with that being said, let us continue. I have to be sent to the wall now, just so it's like, you can't kill him, sorry. But I feel like that's just going to make Ramsay even madder, because now Ramsay's like, well, fuck, I can't fucking kill him, so I guess I'm going to kill you. So, this might be a very bad situation. I don't know.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance.
See, can't we do that?
And God's willing, someday I will. But for now,
okay, so this is my uncle
to consider first.
This is my uncle.
Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word.
Yes.
You haven't told anyone else, have you?
No.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
I didn't.
From
I
this day
haven't.
forward,
So if I did,
this will be
it's
our
been
secret.
out of my power.
But soon,
So
I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the Wall.
Yep,
Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
So if as Jared, I need to become
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House
I need to become
Forrester.
a ranger.
Your actions at the Wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
I almost missed it.
You already have.
Feels so bad. He's being forced to go to the Wall. It sucks.
Garrett, wait!
See, she has a thing for him. I know she does. She has a thing for him.
Be safe.
Don't go. She has a thing for him. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I don't know. I really wish he didn't have to go. Ooh, I'm somebody different now.
Ethan?
Ooh, am I Ethan?
Ethan!
I am. I'm Lord Ethan.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the Wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and
I'll
Sir
tell ya.
Roland talking.
He
They
killed
said
a
someone
Bolton.
will come here looking for revenge.
Pick me! Pick me!
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Roland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Roland forgets himself.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
I know it's
Ethan,
not
You
good.
should let Sir Roland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here
My
for
headset
hours.
turned off. I apologize.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun.
There we go.
Well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
Nice.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I don't want to get angry, but I may have to. Father did sometimes.
But you're nice. Everybody says that about you.
Ethan the Nice. Yay.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's crack into this. Please take my sister with you.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
I must do
Very
what's
well,
right for
then.
the land. I have to do what's right for the house. The duty of the Lord is you must do what you need to do. So
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
The business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
be nice. Calm. Even though I hate him.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye, and we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh, this fucker.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's
They're
the
still
fucking
people,
coward
you
who
fuck.
killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
You heard me. He was sent to the wall. It's done.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving.
How is it your
until I have
justice?
my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Woo! Burn.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do your worst, you bastard.
I said nothing. I hate them.
You must find your voice, my lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Yep.
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
To my sister! Alright! Word needs to go to... Ooh, we're the sister now!
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
I love Marjorie. She's so nice. I love Marjorie. Oh wow, that was real detailed to look at. Okay, I love that. If you look, the door gets fuzzy as you go back, or away, because it's in the background. It's not important. But as you get closer, it comes into more focus as like, oh yeah, you're about to interact with this stuff. That's actually kind of cool. I'm just gonna look at all
It
this.
was very
stuff.
kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Dude, Lady Marjorie's like...
Ethan made this
the
for me.
Shit. Your brother. What about this?
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Yes. An unfinished letter. Can I read it? Because I just looked at it. Like...
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Aww. And I'm assuming she got news that her father died. I'm assuming.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
So this is her
I hope
room.
to see them all someday.
This is technically her room.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
A letter from Mother.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Ooh, somebody knocking at the door! Gotta go answer the door. Don't keep him waiting, go answer the door.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. What kind?
No, it's fine. Come in.
Oh, it's a coal boy.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
See,
Please
I
hurry
love
if you
being
can.
nice.
Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
See, it's always good to be honest
You
and
work
nice.
for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Cersei Lannister.
They appeared to be having some
The
sort of
bitch.
disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a coal boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, my
True.
lady.
Ooh! Hello!
Lady Marjorie.
Lady
You're
Marjorie.
early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Uh-oh.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm just gonna let...
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but She's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you.
Help out. Seek
Humor
a
her.
loyalty.
Tell her what she wants to hear.
Tell her what she
See if the Queen
wants to
Regent is
hear.
ready to receive us.
Okay, I'm nervous about this because you're talking to the Queen.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Say another. Please don't F this up, Gavin.
Good luck.
See, I love how we're all friends. We're all friends here. We're all friends. Okay. Here we go. It's the Queen. Oh, and it's Tywin!
You can do this.
Talking to the Queen. Everyone's whispering, saying stuff. Can I walk any faster?
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Tyrion, not Tywin. Tyrion.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I'm nervous, guys. Kneel. Kneel. Kneel before the Queen.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Oh.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Yes.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you. If you have any loyalty at all.
Damn it!
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And
Damn
proved
it.
his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end.
Damn it! I said the wrong thing!
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
Yes?
There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace. Just yes. Just say yes.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Ask any Lannister,
Yes,
and
Your
they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Damn it!
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Yeah, she was here.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
Loyalty
And
to
if
the
your
king.
loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let
would...
the girl answer the question. Go on.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
I'm sorry!
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Damn it! Don't kill me!
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Damn her! She's not happy with what I said! And then you have
I'll walk you
Tyrion.
out.
Yeah, Tyrion's a nice guy.
This
I
may
love
come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
Mm-hmm.
You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie.
I know.
No doubt she was pleased. But Cersei...
Cersei was a
She will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
Just...
My dear sister has been known to hold a grudge. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
True.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Her house needs help.
Consider
I
it.
want to help her house.
Now, if you'll
House
excuse me, I promised
Forrester.
Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
I trust Tyrion, though. Again, I've watched all the series. I know how people act towards different things. Who stabs who in the back, who does what, who's this and that. I trust Tyrion.
Mira, I was worried.
Oh, thank God it's
How was
the
it?
other handmaiden.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
I didn't know what to
But
say.
at least it's over now.
Yes, at least it's over.
Lady
I'm probably
Marjorie
gonna get
has
killed.
spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps
She did
Lady
put it
Marjorie
back,
could make the right
so.
introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen?
Yeah, it's
You
too much.
Northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would imagine the power you would have. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister.
Give me 1 minute, everybody. Okay, I apologize, everybody, but I have to end that episode here. We will continue this when I get back. There will be a part 2 of episode 1 today. I will be back to finish this off, but I really have some family matters to take care of. So again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button down below if you liked it and all that good stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more and all that sort of stuff. Alright, but again, thank you for watching, and I will see all you later today. Bye!